On this particular lesson, I will show you some of the punch drills that we do. Block, slap, and punch. When you understand this basic drill like this, then you can start to practice and learning how to use it in the combat side. If you're ready with me, find someone, bring them in, and then let's do it together. Let me bother you, Jim. Now, when you're working with this, learn about the first basic punch and block. So when you punch, you block the hand like this, okay? This hand here, undercut, yeah, slap, and then bring it down here, and then punch him. While you're punching, you still have the hand here, like this, okay, inside. And then he will do the same, over, slap, and then punch. When you do that, you're already here to cover. And then you do exactly the same like that, and then slap, and then punch. Over, slap, and then punch, like this. But when you start working with this movement, and then you say to yourself, so what the hell is this all about? And everyone do the same. What the hell is this? Yeah? This is where you learn to understand when you punch you got to be low, boom, boom, quick. It helps you to be react on boom, 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 line. Soon the punch coming in, you're ready, boom, boom. You're ready to eat him alive. But how can you eat something alive? You don't have time to practice to eat them slowly first. Let's do it together with this, and then you can become more into it. So let me show you slowly, so practice. This is very important. Okay, so this hand cover, down, slap, and punch. Make sure in line. He do exactly the same, like this. Over, punch, like this. Okay, like that. When you've done that, we can do other side, for instance. Then you punch, hand, slap, punch, over, exactly the same. That over, slap, punch. Always make sure your hand is inside here to hit, and when you return, your hand is here. So every time he punch you, you block in line without thinking, yeah, without thinking of where the hand is, because it's already there. Okay, so that is important. When you start to practice with this, there's two things you need to remember. One, you can practice this side to block before you come into undercut, or you practice this side and then hit, and then he do exactly the same, yeah, like that. Doesn't matter. But the most important thing is you don't try to hit him. If you try to hit him, what happens with this hand? He hit you. This is called stray blow. It's only prick do that, because prick got no anything in here. They start to try, they're thinking they can hit them, and then they get hit, and then that's what happened. And then what happened? And then what happened? See? But when I'm teaching you to learning thing, is learning to clear. Now I hit him. What the fuck do he hit me with? This is where you need to learn, and learn them correctly. So when you punch, you learn how distant. Undercut is distant first, because you got to remember safety come first. If he come to hit me, force in, is it good that he got light his eye, or is it good is he out of the way because you're out of the way? So that is the lesson you need to learn to understand, to know where the movement is. Okay, like this. If when you attack in real life coming in, you don't go like this and that, punch me, and that's what happened, because you didn't. Understanding is when you're in the fighting zone, it's like, remember, you got two you're in a battle, two guns, and you are there fighting, and everybody got a gun. Do you think they wait for you before you shoot them, or they're gonna both of them shoot you first? So that is exactly the same principle when you're training here. If you're gonna attack them, boom, you got to cover first, and limit it down first before you attack them. And you got to make sure they're in line before you do that. Then you can start to work with him. Okay, think of that. And that's important. If you practice this line left, right properly, if you're understanding this line, then it becomes more easier for you to work. Be nice with your partner, so you got someone to play with. I see you next lesson.